Cowboy limped in with Pro Jack. Donation, same with the 4s. Brady going to raise it up and get 2 calls.
We will see a flop, which will come ace, 5, deuce, 2 spades. So Brady with the nut spade draw. Going up against pocket 4s, which is actually an underdog here.
Yeah, it's Brady's got the lion's share of the equity right now. Cowboy gets out of the way. Donation has an excellent opportunity to potentially put in the check raise, and he does, in fact, up to 200. He has a lot more of the sets here. Brady does have a lot of top pair, though, obviously, as we see in real time, he doesn't have to have top pair in this spot. Donation did limp call, so he could also very conceivably have 3-4, of which he's got 2 blockers. Brady is going to put in the call as well, king out of spades. Thinks his overs are good, and no help on the turn. Donation wants to continue the story. This is a turn card to do it on.
Does reclaim the equity lead, as he does go ahead and bet $275 into the nut spade draw.
Though it looks like he is. What's he doing?
Yeah.
Gonna raise it up, man!
Yeah.
Brady's got all the top pairs, 2 pairs, and sets of aces here. Let's see what Donation decides to do when it is clicked back to him. Puts in the raise to 850. Oh man, it'd be so sick if Donation just shipped it. I think if he's gonna click it back, it's the only size that makes any sense.
Oh, Jason with the call.
He's just gonna flat call here. He's actually ahead.
He is ahead. He is absolutely in this situation making the right call. Let's see what he can find on the river. How about ace? Does nothing. 4s.
4s actually, I don't know, man. I'm actually still liking my 4s here. Brady is basically going to be saying, I have a boat or nothing.
I think I smell a big bet coming here from Brady here. He might be ready to go. He's definitely a player that's capable of making a nice big stab on the river here.
Yeah, he would have to jam it in, I think, is really all in. There it is.
You said it yourself. He is all in with the $2.9 thousand.
Donation has not folded.
Has not donated yet.
Man, if he makes this call, it would be the sickest call I've ever seen.
Already. Hand number 3.
Yeah, hand number 3. Oh, and he flicks it away. Brady, man, getting the absolute max.
He must have had a little bit of thought there, because what's really shoving on that river, right? Like, Brady with the jacks. How about another premium for Mr. Bradsky? Zane with handicap aces on the button. We'll go ahead and call. In position to set mine. Max with the suited 10-9, coming off of a chop pot. We'll go ahead and call. Cowboy now with the suited queen 8 under the gun, getting a great price to see it. And here we go. 4 players to a flop will come. Queen high. How about queen 8-8? Cowboy flopping a boat. Cowboy's going to slow play his boat as Brady checks his option as well. Zane, with less than 1% to win this hand, is going to try and rep some of this board here. And unfortunately for him, he's betting into the second boat.
Oh man, I looked down for just a moment, and Cowboy's just flopping the world. I mean, he has it. What am I saying?
And Max with the spade draw is raising to 500.
Straight flush draw.
It is a straight flush draw, too. I suppose it is.
Oh my god. I want to see a jack of spades on the turn and Brady somehow makes it to the turn. Wouldn't that just be the literal sickest flop in turn we've ever had?
I'm not trying to see a bad beat like that on this.
Put the jack of spades out.
Gregathan,
just
what
for
are you
fun.
asking for here?
Just for fun, put it out there.
How about the 7 of clubs?
The 7, I'll take it.
Open-ended now for Max.
Open-ended with a flush draw, man, that's pretty phenomenal. I think, given that Cowboy has now called this 3 bets, Max should probably go into check call mode so he does not get raised again, but he is going to put out the barrel, trying to pump up the pots with a very strong draw. Goes for a very large bet here, 825. Cowboy, I think, can just call once again. You kind of want to keep in your opponent's bluffs.
The sad news, Bears, is the Jack of Spades is dead.
Yeah, that is sad. Makes me sad.
Sad for quality of content, not sad for Cowboy. Cowboy is currently effectively nutted up here.
Yeah, very much so.
He is all in. And Max now, who's in there for quite a bit already.
Yeah, I think unfortunately he's sort of priced himself in to draw, though he is drawing stone dead with the Jack of Spades already being in the muck.
This shove really puts lots of hands in awkward spots here.
Yeah, it does.
All you can really want to do is put your opponent in tough spots. So his opponent is definitely in one right now. So, liking the shove from Cowboy here.
Oh my God, he's gonna pay it off. He's in. They're in, and Cowboy
Lord.
just has it, baby. Drawing a stone utter dead to rights here. 10-9, no good on the runouts, and still maintains 10 high on the river. Cowboy
40 times if they wanted to.
They could have run out the entire deck, and it would not have come.
As we saw Trey Deuce fold, Jim V has a different line he wants to take with these suited tiny ones. He's gonna go up to 40 bucks. And Cowboy's got the Cowboys. I've been waiting for this.
I know, me too. I've been waiting for that one myself.
He should have spelled it with a K.
Is going to put out some defense here.
He just spikes clubs here.
Oh man, it'd be sick. Cowboy does have a club blocker, and what a flop for the 4-3. Got a gutter backdoor clubs, and an overall huge range advantage.
Cowboy knows he's going to be probably ahead on the flop here, but you can probably suspect Jim did connect with this at least somewhat, as he did. He's got undercards and he has a gutter and backdoors, but that is enough for him to go ahead and rickety raise up to 4 1/4. Now you're looking at kings here on this board.
Oh, you're not liking it. Yeah, in fact, I'm pretty sure the play here is really just to check and try and get to showdown. This is just a board that you lose with kings on a lot, not just because your opponent has it, but because they're going to bluff you right out of the pot. So it's pretty dicey, to say the least.
He's in there. He's gonna try and see what the business is, as we will make our way to a turn, which will come a 7, pairs the board. Kings up for Cowboy. He is going to win this hand 9 times out of 10.
All right, turn dealers, and we start the shuffle, spin the hands are up. Next hand blinds going up. 200, 300, 300. That's 200 small blind.
Jimmy will check after making a nice little raise there on the flop. Cowboy's going to bet it. 425, a third pot bet. Jim's pulling out some pinks.
He's going to go for the
way.
double check raise, bro.
No way, Jim.
No way, Jimmy.
This is an amazing raise. Oh my God. And you are throwing up if you're Cowboy.
Oh, this is so gross. Yeah, I think given that he raised the flop, I would have probably so many checks, all the checks.
He is looking so boated up everything, so that's very possible, and you just happen to boat up.
It's very disgusting. Oh my God, he calls?
Oh.
He's gonna call in the 6K in the pot. Jim V has like no fold equity with the size. And he needs to spike one. Oh, dude. Oh,
now
dude.
that is unfortunate.
Oh, God. What a run out. What a run out. Cowboy's got a boat now. This is the best run out ever for the Kings on this board, man. Wow.
Yep.
And
the
Jim
check
V is
give up.
waving that white flag, and the Cowboy is gonna.
How nice of him to
I
get
know,
to show
very,
down.
very nice of him to do that, though. I think he's like, I'm just gonna see this later. And Cowboy, dude, run of his life. What a call on the flop turn, and got to showdown.
Nobody with anything at all. Yeah, okay, Young's got a suited ace, so he's going to come along for the ride. How about 2 hearts on the flop? This could actually get pretty sweaty here.
Pretty sweaty.
Stop.
Pretty
Stop.
sweaty.
So I want to use an adjective that
love it.
might be a little, you know, obnoxious. So what? Let me go.
Sweaty palms
Let
on these
me
flops.
fly, brother.
Oh,
Let me
dude.
fly with the birds.
Dude, and Young Money is going to put in a check raise.
How about
here.
upstairs?
About 100 more to you, Joe, and that's a pretty good price. I'd like it if I was Joe.
Mark for PLO.
5 ball is a non-interactive turn. 6-7 gets there, but that's about it.
I mean, that's still pretty relevant, actually. If I was young, if I had like 6-7 with a heart or 6-7 of hearts, I would certainly check raise this flop. And when he's going to check it over, Joe going to put out a barrel for more value.
I think he grabbed the pink chip.
Oh my God, Young going for the double check raise. What is with the double check raise, man? It's such an interesting thing to do because it's hard to find times to really do it in a way that like is really going to scramble your opponent's brains. Like normally you're just like barreling into the nuts here, which is essentially what's happening with Joe. And I like his decision to just call down, man. Waiting for that heart to not peel. Let's see if it comes.
Oh my gosh, I'm on the edge of my seat. Let's see. Bang!
How about a heart? How about the nuts for Young Money? No.
No
That's
way.
So gross. And Young now just going to like over the
He's going to
pot.
size it up, make it look total sus.
Absolutely massive.
And now Joe with aces and a
Blender.
dream.
Blender. I think I would have already folded. Honestly, it's just like never a bluff at this point.
Mark from the PLO.
I don't think he wants to fold.
I don't think he wants to fold, man. And,
He
I
doesn't
mean,
have the ace of hearts, you know? Like
yeah,
it's-
that's the other thing is like if your opponent has like maybe like ace 6 with the ace of hearts. That is the best bluff hand to do, or ace 7. Flicks it in!
Oh my gosh.
And Young Money! He's got the nuts! Oh, so gross! Oh, it's so gross. God. He puts in the 3-bet with ace king. Cowboy gonna cold call the ace jack. Now Travis is getting a very nice price to go diving for sets. Puts in the call.
All right, we'll go 3 ways then.
SGT, you want 2 guys?
How about a flop? Ace king, deuce.
For 2 guys.
As if Jim V needed any help. You know,
might
it's top
slow play
2.
this. Oh no, you don't think so?
No,
That's a
not-
tough spot for me. I don't know what I would do here. This is
Not when someone cold calls a 3-bet. That's going to have so many suited aces in it that I'm probably popping it to like 500.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's like they're just not folding. And
Yeah, if
Jim V-
they're on check call, if anything, you might as well size up.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Before
sure.
the board gets scarier, though. That's not a scary.
It actually helps you quite a bit, I think.
Oh, it's a great card.
It gets the ace queens to call.
I would also pop this one. But Cowboy. Cowboy's going to put out a little bit of
Yeah, the
block
ace
bet
queens, the
here.
ace jacks. Yeah, they improve with this turn, so
You don't want Jim V to check
Makes
back, even though you don't mind if your opponent improves if they don't have an ace.
I guess ace queen is already down to ace king anyway in this scenario. So I guess only ace jack improves against ace queen. Unfortunately, he is up against ace king in this scenario, but I don't hate the bet.
Right. Yeah, I think Cowboy thinks he's chopping here. And how? Oh, dude, that is a river card. Now ace queen re-improves to Two pair better kicker.
It's true.
Oh my
That's kind
God.
of sick.
Isn't it? It's kind of sick,
when you
yeah.
think about that.
It goes from chopping to re-improving. That's bananas. And Jim V's like one outer on the river for aces to re-scoop ace king. Pretty gross.
What
And
a
yeah.
huge bet here.
Gonna make it gigantic.
It's like
And
$2,800.
the Cowboy is giving it the once or twice over.
He actually left. I was going to ask what that piece of that was. Where did that do?
You've done this before, and we'll give you credit.
Oh, and there it is. Cowboy does lay it down. Good fold. Jim V's not getting the. I mean, I don't know. He's still kind of arguably got the max with Cowboy leading into him on the turn and river, putting out some protection blocker / blocker bets for this jack.